Hello, and welcome to our video training series. As a CreditSuppliers customer, you'll need to get familiar with how to use our online portal to manage your account activities and records. Throughout this video series, we'll be guiding you through the basic account activities as well as diving into some more advanced functions. As always, we're here to help. In addition to these online resources, we're always available to answer your questions. You can call us at 866-922-8322 or email customersupport@creditsuppliers.com for more information. Okay, so as promised, this is the second video in our training series, and it is going to be all about our dashboard. So let's get started by logging in, and as we learned in the first video, all we need to do is put in our username and password, click login, and you'll be directed to your home page, which is the infamous dashboard. So here it is, and I'm just going to review what each box is, what it's telling you, and what you can do from there. So let's start from the left here. This is all about your master credit limit. It shows you what your total master credit limit is. This is the amount that you got approved for, you signed your contract for, and this is the amount that you'll pull from for a job, pay back, and it'll go back in. So you kind of have a revolving line constantly, but that's that total maximum. Similar to a credit card limit. So the bigger number up top is the amount that you aren't allocating right now. So right now I only have one job out for about $10,000. That means that I have $90,000 left for any additional jobs I need to take on. From this box is where you will set up your jobs, which is what you need to do to get started for a new construction project you take on that you would like CreditSuppliers to help you fund the materials for. So in the next video, we will actually be going into depth on how to set up your jobs. Next box over is the last payment box. So this box actually won't show up when you're a brand new customer. Logically so, you haven't made any purchases, you haven't made any payments. So this box will appear after you've made your first payment, and then every payment you make after that, it will always show the most recent one, what the amount was, and what the date of the payment was. From here you have links to view all of your payments history, so that will be a list of all the payments you've ever made, and you also have a link to view your billings, which will show you all of your statement history. This is where you can download a copy of your statement. You'll also get a copy in your email, but it just has all of it in one place. Then the next box over is your current balance. So this is more similar to the online banking scenario I was describing in the first video. Just like how your credit card shows what balance you have due and when you're going to be billed and how much of it's going to be principal versus interest, all that stuff is outlined in this box for you, and you actually can make a payment directly from this link. So just to review, our program is set up like many other loans or funding options where there is a principal amount due, which we pay directly to your supplier for the actual cost of goods, and then we charge a transaction fee and a monthly interest rate on each invoice. So those interest fees and transaction fees are actually due upon billing, whereas the principal is the amount that you have up to 150 days to pay down. The reason we say up to 150 days is that depending on the lien rights on your project and in your state, you may have somewhere between 90 to 150 days typically. So if you're ever concerned about how long you'll have to pay something back, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Our account management team is happy to help and look into that for you. Then down here is the task summary box. So this is where all those key terms I was teaching you in the first video are coming into play. Your MCL, your JCL, your tasks, everything we talked about. So this is the box where you will get account updates, and sometimes those updates will be information only, as this icon will tell you, which means it's just something that the credit manager or account manager is doing on your behalf. It's just an update on where something is in the process, etc. Whereas if it's indicated by a green triangle, that means that it's a task you need to do something for. So, as I mentioned in the previous video, there are things you do and certain things we do. So anytime you see that green triangle, it means that's something you need to look into and do so that we can move forward. For example, mine is showing that I need to confirm an order delivery. So that means that my supplies have been delivered and I need to go into the system and confirm that they arrived on a certain date. Other tasks you will see are if you started a job and you didn't finish submitting it, it will show up as a green icon that you need to go back in and complete the job setup and submit it. Or one of the main functions is that you'll need to confirm your order before we submit payment to your supplier. We want to make sure everything was put in correctly and everybody's on the same page, so you're going to review that and approve the order or dispute it. So those are just some of the tasks you'll see here. So you're going to want to check this box for those kinds of updates and those tasks that are, those tasks that you need to do. The last box over here is your active jobs box. When you set up a new job, it activates the job. When you've completed a project, you're going to want to deactivate the job so that it clears out of this active jobs section. This box is important because it shows you what your job credit limit is for each job you have set up. So you might be working on multiple projects at once. So you're going to see that reflected here in this active jobs box. And it's showing you how much of your job credit limit you have already used and how much you have still available. So that means that I've already spent around $5,000 of my job credit limit. Maybe I already made a big purchase and I only have one more big purchase left before the project is over. So that's your whole dashboard. We're just going to keep this short and sweet. And in the next video, we will be going into exactly how you set up your jobs so that you can start actually using your credit line.